Hey guys, Nightfox here. Welcome back to my playthrough of Clannad, the visual novel. So last time, on our way to school, we had a run-in with Kyou. Got run over twice, and then had to cover for her because you're not allowed to apparently have motorbikes to school. But anyway, we were presented with this choice at the end of the last episode, whether we should skip class or stay around. So I was thinking about this, and I think that I know that like Nagisa, we're gonna be staying at our house I think for a while just to help things, like try to help our situation with our father and all that stuff. And I was thinking that we should really take this time and try to really turn our life around a little bit and try to become a better student. So I think we're gonna stay around for this class, just to try to become a better student, especially because we were late. So we should probably stay for this class. Going to the library will be tiring in its own way anyway. It's lunch break, but Tsunohara still hasn't shown up. If he were here, turning him down would be a pain anyway. I got lucky. That's true, we probably wouldn't want to eat lunch with him anyway. I leave the classroom by myself. I want to say she was in class B. Nagisa, I'm assuming? I leave the classroom and look around the hallway. Furukawa is standing against the wall so that she won't get in the way of traffic. Yeah, Nagisa. Our eyes meet. Her face breaks into a smile as she trots over. About what? What other person? Oh yeah, he's fine. Oh, she's talking about Tsunohara. Sure. We start walking side by side. Walking around school with a girl is seriously embarrassing. I casually look over at the profile of Furukawa as we stroll. And again, I guess people would be jealous of me more than anything. Nothing. As always, the front of the bread line is so crowded that it's difficult to even approach the display case. Yeah. A single male student runs past Furukawa and dives straight into the billowing crowd. Wow, he wants that bread, man. Oh. That does not sound good. He's quickly swallowed up and lost into the sea of bodies. Man, this is like a wrestling match, man. You just go in there. Many students enter, only a few come out with the bread. Nah, it's okay. I'll go buy something for you. Just tell me what you want and I'll get it. Anpan. Always Anpan, man. Come on, go for something more exciting. I mean, you can buy one of those whenever you want. I just want to say, last time you offered to buy her anything, it wasn't available. So, you should be careful about making these promises to her that you might not be able to keep, due to the enormous crowds that tend to occur during lunchtime. Pick something you can only get right now. Bring it on. She balls both her hands into fists. Dual colored bread. Yeah, I was gonna say, what's that? Oh. Do they have that here? She's really emphasizing the point. Never knew they sold anything like that. Then again, I've never really been interested in sweet bread, so I guess I wouldn't know. Well, nevertheless, I'm heading out. Pray for my safe return. I give her a big thumbs up. I feel like we're like going to war or something, man. May the gods watch over you. It feels like we're going to war and we may not come back. But I guess how they've described the lunch crowd, it very well may feel like we're going to war and we may not end up coming back, depending on how badly it goes. Furukawa puts both of her hands together by her chest theatrically. Okay. I wedge my body into a small space in the crowd. I then push forward by using my arms to shove any students blocking my path out of the way. As I'm doing this, I recognize the back of another student's head. Tsunohara. He didn't even come to class. Why is he here? Because he was probably hungry. I grabbed his shoulder. Hey! What are you doing here, man? Yeah. Is there something going on today? It's not usually this crowded. We're getting talked to by the guy who didn't even come to school. I look to where Tsunohara points and see an advertisement hanging from the ceiling. It says, new product, filet of fish sandwich, 150 yen. I see. Now I get it. Do you really need to spread rumors about a sandwich? They spelled filet wrong too. Excuse me? Oh. My mistake, they didn't misspell it. I guess it's different than what a fillet of fish would be. It's a fillet of fish, I'm assuming. Huh, he's right. I don't know about that. That'd be pretty interesting though. Actually, I'm almost certain that it's just a misspelling. Yeah, I think that's probably the most common or most likely scenario is that they just got misspelled on the sign. Tsunohara's shoulders are jerked down. Oh no, we let him die. He reached out his hand, but I pull back to avoid it. This is how you die. This is when we lean close and we just whisper to him, "Long live the king." And we watch him get dragged into the crowd. Sorry, Tsunohara. That was never how I saw it. He swallowed up and lost to the sea. We can't be standing around either. Yeah, we gotta get this dual-colored bread or whatever she said. Because if it's cream and chocolate, I feel like that's something that would sell out pretty quickly. Something sweet like that. It's only getting more crowded as time passes. The mass of people feel like it's about to burst. Are you all that desperate to get a piece of misspelled bread? I blindly charge forward. And then, I got it. In my hands are a piece of dual-colored bread and a sandwich for myself. Thanks for waiting. Piece of cake. Not an issue at all. Everyone just moved out of my way because I'm so incredibly strong. Yeah, I managed somehow. You know you're supposed to play it up. Play it up. Yeah. Everyone must be so sick of studying that they're getting themselves worked up over a new piece of bread. We head to the courtyard for lunch. Our time there is quiet and peaceful. Almost like my days at school up until now. I wonder if we feel so at peace around each other because we're both outsiders. It'd be mean to call an outsider though. I look to my side. She's intently eating her bread. She's so into it that it's funny. I assume this is how she always is. Putting everything into whatever it is she's doing. Even if that thing is simply eating lunch. I mean, I guess that's fair. I mean, putting everything into it. I don't know if that's 100% correct. I mean, she does. I guess she does put everything into it. Even with the drama club, she worked the courage to walk in there by herself. We just happened to help. Which, by the way, don't we need to be doing stuff to help recruit people to the drama club or something? I feel like that's what we promised to do, and we've been doing like exactly zero of that. I feel like we need to really start collecting people for the drama club. She only ended up this way because of bad luck. Unlike me. Furukawa doesn't even notice me staring at her as she continues to eat her bread, seemingly unaware to the world around her. After a bit, she folds up the bread's wrapping paper and puts it in her pocket. I'm glad. I'm glad that you found it delicious, and I was able to bring some happiness to your day. Even as she talks, I keep looking at her face, sort of lost in thought. Our eyes meet, Hmm. Yeah?
もしかして口の端に何かついてますか？
No, no, no. You're good.
じゃあ何を見てるんでしょうか？
Hey, Furukawa.
はい。
I think you're cute. Oh boy.
はい。
Oh boy. Okay, here. I guess now we're going this way. Okay. Partly because of just who you are at your core, you know? How you carry yourself, your demeanor, that kind of thing. I think that once people get to know you, they'll all like you. I have zero doubt that you'll be able to make plenty of friends.
落ち込んでないのに励まされると落ち込みます。
Well, then this is kind of backfiring, but I guess we should kind of push on. No, this isn't me trying to cheer you up. I'm just sharing my thoughts, I guess. A first impression, let's say. Like, we've practically just met, right? So, you can take those words at face value. We haven't really practically just met though. I mean, we've met her parents. I feel like once you meet someone's parents and you go over to their house for dinner, you've kind of passed the threshold of just met or acquaintances. I feel like you are actually more so friends if you've met someone's parents and gone over to their house for dinner. That's just my individual opinion though. Take him at face value. I grab her shoulders and tell her as if I'm giving instructions.
そんなの変です。強要されても。
You know, you're right. I quickly realized just how strange what I said actually is. Ah. I sit back down. As I do, I meet eyes with a female student in the third floor windows of the school building directly in front of me. Hey, try waving again. Smiling when you do it though.
そんなこともうしないです。
It's good practice.
岡崎さん一人でしてください。
Like I told you, I'm a guy. If I just spontaneously waved myself, they'd think I'm a creeper.
そんなことないです。
It's probably
岡
true.
崎さん背高くてかっこいいですから。だからたくさん女の子寄ってきて。
Oh well, thank you for inflating my ego. I greatly appreciate it.
私なんか押しのけられて。
And it just got sad. Oh. You're right. If I did that, I wouldn't be able to hang out with you anymore. Never mind then.
真に受けないでください。
Listen, you. You little... I poke her on the head. Furukawa laughs. Actually, no, it's not quite a laugh. She went as far as smiling, but... I look in the same direction as her. I find myself looking at the third floor window of the school building again. The shadows disappeared. Hey, Furukawa.
はい、
Wanna go to the club room?
そうですね。
Furukawa stands up and brushes the dirt off her skirt. Alright, so it looks like we might be starting to get stuff in motion, at least, for the drama club. How much time do we have?
予礼まで20分ほどあります。
Alright, it's lunch. For some reason I thought this was like after the school day, but no, yeah, it's lunch. Okay, let's use that time to make a flyer that says the club is looking for members.
はい。
Furukawa nods vigorously, excitement building with each bob of her head. The two of us start writing things down with magic markers on a piece of office paper. We start by choosing a date for an open house, and we can tell people more about the club then.
日取りいつにしましょう。
We won't be able to get anyone in the doors if it's too soon, so how about 2 weeks from now?
はい。5月から活動開始ということで、とてもキリがいいです。
I can only hope things go that well.
できました。
Oh, nice. Don't you think there's a little more something?
そう、なんでしょう。
I think that what's missing is I don't think sex appeal. I'm gonna say a drawing. I think a drawing. A drawing.
そうですね。あれば可愛いと思います。
So in that case, get drawing, Furukawa.
私がですか？
Who else is gonna do it?
岡崎さん。
Whoa, I'm just a helper. You're the president of the drama club, so I think it's your responsibility. Had I not gotten an F in art, that may be a possibility. But I did, so it's not.
私も得意な科目じゃないです。中学生の時、自画像描きませんでしたか？
Yeah, I did.
一生懸命描いたのに、先生に美味しそうなカレーライスですねと言われました。
Wow. I feel like the teacher would have assigned the self-portrait so they would know, but then you would... So you know they're drawing self-portraits, but you come up to one of your students and tell them that the curry they're drawing is nice. Like, these teachers, man, do not sound like they're worth their weight, man. Hey, mine told me that the catcher's mitt I was drawing looked really sturdy. Like, where's this coming from? Didn't they not assign the self-portraits when they're like, okay, class, we're doing self-portraits today? But yet they think, oh, this guy is drawing a catcher's mitt or whatever. I feel like this is ridiculous.
カレーライスとキャッチャーミットですか。
I wonder which one of those is worse.
私は福神漬けまでついてるって言われました。
Mine went out of his way to call it a catcher's mitt. Why that and not a regular baseball glove? That's what I want to know. Should I go get someone who's good at drawing? Do we know someone who's good at drawing? I stand up, tired of the unproductive dispute we're having.
待ってください。
Hmm?
やっぱり私書きます。私部長ですから。
Yeah, that would be best. I sit back down.
何書けばいいですか？
Furukawa asked me with markers in her hands. Think of something yourself. What are you good at drawing? I think we've already established that we're not good at drawing, but...
なんでしょう。
Curry?
違います。
She totally shot me down there. It must really be an awful memory for her.
簡単な絵でもいいですか？それだったら一つだけ得意なのがあります。
If she's good at drawing bread, I'm gonna... Sure, as long as it's cute.
ものすごく可愛いです。
As soon as she finishes speaking, her hands begin moving as she hums a song. It's a melody I've heard somewhere before. I can't remember what it is though. Curious, I take a look at what she's putting down. I see a small circle with a face on it. Just as she finishes drawing one, she draws more and more of the same thing. The club recruitment notice quickly finds itself occupied by strange creatures.
できました。
She proudly shows me the flyer. Gah. The whole poster is practically covered in mysterious creatures. What are you? Some kind of idiot? That was mean. A little step too far. Look, you can't even read the text.
そうですね。読みづらくなってしまいました。
Why'd you draw all these bizarre creatures on here?
謎じゃないです。すごく有名です。
What are they?
団子大家族です。
The Big Dongo family. The Big Dongo family? It's the title of a song that became a huge hit a while back. I think it was used in a kids show. Oh, so that's what the melody she was humming just now was. Anyone in Japan would know the song.
団子大
Well, I mean, if it's called the Big Dongo family, I mean, I think it's common sense that it is a big family. Let me be straight up with you, Furukawa.
はい。
You're really not cut out for this.
え？
The Big Dongo family? How long ago was that? It's already dead and forgotten. Yeah, you need to be hip, happening. You need to connect with your fellow kids. You know, with the cool slang words and the dab and all that stuff. You gotta tap into your inner hipster so you can connect with the kids.
そんな古いことなんて関係ないです。可愛いものはいつ見たって可愛いはずです。
I'll admit that this might be cute, but it's out of fashion. You're really out of touch with what's popular, aren't you? Well, considering she was sick and missed like more than half her last year of school, I mean, I think that's probably fair.
そうなんでしょうか。私の中では今も可愛いんですけど。
They can still be cute, they may not just be as popular as they used to be. Really? Well, I'm glad to hear it. I start to rub my temples. Looking at what she's come up with, you might be better off if I just drew my catcher's mitt. Any regular person who sees this is going to be repelled by it. It'd be one thing if she views it as a joke, but she's serious about it.
団子大家族ダメなんでしょうか。
Furukawa's spirits begin to plummet as she watches my reaction. This isn't good. I can't let her sink into an utter pit of despair. I have to do something. Well, I guess it's not bad.
でもズバリ言われました。最悪だって。
Yeah, that was a mistake. You should not have said that. Yes, but that doesn't mean that the Big Dongo family isn't cut out for the drama club. This is starting to require some mental gymnastics, I was gonna say.
そうなんですか？複雑な気分です。
She doesn't seem particularly sold on the idea, but I do seem to have salvaged the situation. As I stare at the flyer, I start to think that it actually shows what kind of person Furukawa, the club president, is. In that sense, maybe it's a lot better than a flyer adorned with flies. In any case, we're done making our notice. It's got some, spice to it. All's well that ends well. After my strained attempt to wrap things up, I grab the piece of paper and stand.
どこに行くんですか？
To the copier. Should make a bunch and go around putting them up after school. I think that's the most we could do today.
はい。
After that, we use the copier in the teacher's room and then head back. And I think that's going to be all the time we have for this episode. So, we got some stuff done, and we actually started working on the drama club to get that back up and running for Nagisa. So, you know, I think we're heading in the right direction, you know, and we stayed for class trying to become good students, so we'll see how things move on. Hopefully we can get some more work done with the drama club to get some members so that can start in May, I believe is what they said. So yeah, until then, I will see you guys next time.